guys, my name is Ciara and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is another requested one from you guys. You want to see my everyday makeup routine, so I went ahead and filmed it for you. Now this makeup look is full coverage. It's the type of look I would go for if I was doing any filming, any TV work. I do my own makeup for my TV slots, or if I was shooting for my blog. So it's full coverage. It requires a couple of products, not particularly expensive, not particularly difficult. If you want to see how I achieved this full hair and makeup look, then keep watching and I'll see you at the end. Okay, let's do this. First up, it is time to prime. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. Absolutely love it. It goes all over the face. Next up is my NYX eye pencil. I absolutely love this one. Just don't go too heavy on it because it can get into your bottom lashes. You don't want to look like you've got an eye infection. Next, I'm putting concealer over my lids just to basically prime them. You can use primer, but I just have concealer lying around and it's cheaper. Now onto eyeshadow. This is my Gwen Stefani Urban Decay. I'm using a flat brush and I'm using two different light colors just all over the lid. Very messy, very easy, just to white out the whole lid. Next, I'm going in on the crease with some MAC. Can't remember what this is called. It'll be in the description, just to blend out the crease and to make it look a little bit darker. Again, application for this is very messy, easy to go on. The trick is to blend, blend, blend. Now I'm taking a slightly darker color, again it'll be in the description, just to darken that crease a little bit more, focusing on the outer corners, and again blend, blend, blend. Using another brush to, yep, you guessed it, blend, blend, blend. It just gives it a nice kind of washed out effect and I think it looks really smoky and cool. Onto foundation. This is my fave. Love it so much. So easy to put on, and the beauty blender that I've started using recently is seriously amazing. There are a bunch of other brands that do makeup sponges, but I think the official Beauty Blender brand is really the best. It's just so good. It gives it such a flawless finish and it makes your makeup application pretty foolproof if you ask me. So again, all over the face with the fingers and then going back and blending. It really is so important. And because this is sped up, it's kind of hard to see. It's like a tapping motion. It looks like I'm rubbing here, but I'm tap, 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 tap. That is how you get that amazing finish. And guys, do not forget your neck. This is so important. Always bring your foundation down onto your neck. Now it's time to conceal. This is my new fave. It is Touche Éclat by YSL. I'm drawing two little triangles under each eye with it, filling them in quite a lot. But you don't need to worry because we are going to go back over all of this with our fabulous beauty blender and it's going to look flawless. So down the line of the nose, inside the creases of the nose, and also fanning it out on the forehead. This is going to bring loads and loads of light to the face. And I quite like that this concealer is quite light as well. It's very light reflecting, so it's not too heavy over the foundation. There's our trusty beauty blender again. A little hack is to use a little bit of Studio Fix fluid just to dampen it if you're in a rush, which I pretty much always am. So yeah, let's blend this out and see how it looks. Fabulissimo. Now we're going back in with, yes, another concealer. This is more heavy duty. It is Collection 2000, but I'm just going back under the eyes. No need to make a full triangle here. I'm just going directly under the eyes. This is a heavy duty concealer, you guys. It is the best. Again, with the beauty blender, buffing it out, making it look flawless. This is a full coverage makeup look. Your eyes underneath are going to look so amazing. Setting it with my fave Laura Mercier powder. This is an investment, you guys, but it is so good. I'm using just a tiny little bit, tapping off the excess and tapping it under the eyes. This is kind of my version of baking. I basically dust off any excess afterwards, but it makes your concealer last all day. I'm also putting powder on anywhere else that I've put the highlighter. It might look a bit weird now, but it'll dust off. So it basically means that I'm only putting powder on the places that I've concealed, so it makes my makeup look that bit less cakey, but still full coverage, all day lasting. Now it's time to contour. This is my favorite, but my Sleek palette is in a pretty bad state. There's like bits falling out of it and everything. It's pretty gross. Anyway, it still works, so I'm not going to buy another one yet. This is my contouring brush. It's from Nima and I absolutely love it. It's pretty dirty too, but hey, what are you going to do? Time to contour. The trick with contour is to not be afraid if it looks dark, because yes, you're going to go back and blend it out. So yes, I'm doing a nice, quite strong contour, which looks a little bit crazy right now, but we're going to go back and blend. And I'm also contouring under my jawline and just under my chin. Again, this might look crazy, but I'm going to go back and blend it, and it really looks amazing in photos and on camera. Just don't forget to blend it out afterwards. See? Flawless. Time for my favorite part. This is highlighter. I'm using MAC's Soft and Gentle. It is tricky to open, but I absolutely love it. It is so shimmery and pigmented. Using a Neemer brush here. I don't even know if this one is for highlighter, but it seems the right shape, so I use it. I'm using it on the apples of my cheeks and up into my cheekbones and a tiny little bit in my temples as well. Absolutely love this stuff. And oh look, I have a visitor. Ruining my creative flow. Stop getting distracted, Ciara. Get back to the tutorial. Okay, where was I? Right, so highlighting on the apples of the cheeks, up into the temple, and of course along the cheekbones to add that beautiful glow to the face. And then I'm also using any excess that's on the brush just underneath my brow bone as well in one quick swoosh. And I'm also doing in between my brows, on the tip of my nose, on the top of my lips, and just under my lips as well, adding highlight to those points in the face. Absolutely love highlighter. I always use so much of it. It's amazing. Now it is time for brows, my absolute favourite part. I'm actually going for a more bushy full brow right now, so I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow just to brush them out and give them kind of a nice shape. Thumbs up if you brush your brows more than you brush your hair. I am definitely one of those girls. It's actually so therapeutic. Now I'm using my Naked Basics palette and I'm using an angled MAC eyeliner brush for a nice finish, and I'm using black eyeshadow. I'm not crazy, I swear, keep watching, you'll see. I'm using black eyeshadow to create a really defined line underneath the brow. This is where the most defined part of the brow is going to be. Super slow, trying to get this right, don't mess it up, fix the eyelash. So under and then out, and you're trying to keep this in kind of a straight line. You're going to curve it a little bit and look at the difference already. That is just with my bottom line. I'm clearly feeling myself right now. Same thing over on the other side, a direct line underneath, and then just bring it down and try and give it a very slight curve, but for the most part keep it pretty straight. Look at the difference that makes. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush again, and I'm brushing the product up through the brow. This is a new trick that I learned from Preen Beauty Salon. You brush the black shadow up through the brows and it gives them a much more natural look. They're a bit messier on top, but to give them an even bushier look, I'm using More Brows by Model Zone. You don't have to do this, it's your own preference, but I want to go for a full-on bushy brow. So I am basically using kind of like mascara for brows. Why not? And I'm going over it, focusing on the corners, keeping away from the inner corners of the brow, like between the brows. I don't want that to be super bushy. And I'm kind of just feeling it out here, you guys. I'm trying to fix it a little bit with my brow brush. It's kind of a trial and error process, but when you get it right, you get it right. I'm fixing this with some brow gel. Don't even know the brand. You can get this in a lot of different pharmacies just to try and set it, because the key for this is you want the hairs to stay where they should. Not forgetting a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. I obviously don't use mascara on my top lashes because Blink and Wink do my lash extensions and they are life and I love them. Giving my brows a thorough inspection to see if they pass the test, and I think they just about do. Now it's time for lips. This is my favorite. It is Essence lip liner, costs a grand total of $130, and it is the perfect nude base for other lipsticks. I don't really overdraw my lips. I just go along the line, and then when I'm finished with the shape, I go over the bottom just a tiny little bit. Now I'm using MAC. This is Honey Love, and it's a really nice dark nude color. It goes really well with this lip liner. It stays put, and it is a nice matte finish. Now I'm just getting a little clear spoolie and giving my lashes one last brush just to fix them. And yeah, that is it for the makeup look, you guys. What do you think? Okay, now we need to sort out the hair because this is not going to work. Getting a curling wand. I find one without a clamp is easier to work with. I quite like a messy curl, and I think the key to doing this is to curl in alternating directions, which you will see doing now. It's actually not as complicated as it sounds. Just grab a thick chunk of hair, maybe give it a quick brush to make sure it's smooth, wrap it around the wand, and away you go. I leave mine for maybe a good 10-15 seconds. When I release the curl, I like to cup it in my hands for just a few seconds. I think it helps the curl set a little bit better. And then I grab my second chunk of hair. Again, you're going for big chunks. And this one I'm going to curl in the opposite direction. So I'm going to curl this one into my face or head, whereas the first one I curled outside the face. So yeah, it's pretty much that, and then you just repeat the process all the way around your head. And when you're finished curling the whole head, just do a little bit of froofing to pull out the curls, make it kind of messy, however you like it. And then of course, lots and lots of hairspray. A little more froofing and you're done. Ready to go. Oh yeah, get dressed. There we go. So there you have it, guys. That is my full routine. Now you know all my secrets. Well, not all of them, but I hope you like it. So there you have it, guys. That was my full everyday hair and makeup tutorial. The links to all the products are in the description below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up because that helps me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss one of my weekly videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!
To keep on loving me, all this love